Hey everyone, hope you're all having a fantastic day. Huge shout out to Pony Apocalypse, the mastermind behind this incredible universe. Definitely go check out their TikTok, link in the description, so you don't miss any of their new updates. All right, enough talk, let's dive right into the video. Shadow fever is a deadly plague that first surfaced right after Nightmare Moon's banishment. To this day, the exact way it actually spreads remains a total mystery. It starts off like a basic cold, just a sore throat and some sniffles, but the real red flag is when their pupils start losing all their color. Things get painful fast. Black spots start popping up on their legs, and those flu symptoms go from annoying to absolutely brutal. The spots take over their whole body, and it gets gnarly. Their mane and feathers start falling out, the pain is off the charts, and they're suddenly starving all the time. Stage 4. This is where it gets dark. They start vomiting this weird black liquid. The weight just drops off them, and they begin to lose their grip on reality. Stage 5. There's no more pony left in there, just a dangerous creature with elongated limbs and creepy, solid white eyes. They've officially lost it. Stage 6. Total takeover. If you see someone at this stage, don't try to help. Your only move is to run, and run fast. Our story kicks off a week before the big announcement hit Equestria. You know, the one where every pony was told to lock their doors and report any symptoms immediately. We start over at the Castle of Friendship. Twilight was just vibing, lost in one of her books, when a frantic pounding at the door cut through the silence. When she opened it up, she found Rarity standing there. It was super late for a random visit, so Twilight rushed her straight to the library to figure out what on earth was going on. Rarity pulled back to show her one of her back legs, and it was a total nightmare. This creepy black spot was literally crawling across her skin. Twilight was floored. She immediately started grilling her on how this even happened. Rarity explained that about a week ago, she was out gem hunting for a high-profile client when she stumbled upon a pair of stones she'd never seen before. Naturally, she thought they'd be the it factor for her new designs and grabbed them. But the second she started working with them, she felt terrible. She brushed it off as a common cold at first, but a few days later, the pain kicked in, and that black spot just appeared out of nowhere. Twilight sat and thought for a few moments, mentioning that she coincidentally happened to be reading about rare diseases before Rarity arrived, but she didn't recall reading anything about blackened limbs. She decided to investigate further to discover what was happening. While she researched, she offered Rarity a room in the castle so she could rest. Once she settled her into the room, Rarity thanked her for the help. Twilight told her not to worry, as she was certain she could find a solution. After wishing her a good night, she left the room. Once Rarity fell fast asleep, we see the moon taking on a reddish hue. Twilight spent 3 whole days buried in research while trying to nurse Rarity back to health, but she hit a total dead end. One night, she headed up to Rarity's room with some soup, only to find the bed completely empty, except for a nasty black residue smeared all over the sheets. Twilight searched every inch of the castle until she finally tracked her down, but what she saw stopped her heart. Rarity was gone. In her place stood this towering, distorted creature, her body completely consumed by blackness. Thinking her friend might still be in there, Twilight desperately asked if it was really her, but the creature just lunged at her with zero hesitation. Twilight barely reacted in time, teleporting to her room to grab Spike before diving straight through a window. They both hit the ground hard, covered in cuts from the shattered glass, but they were still conscious. Pushing through the pain, Twilight scrambled up and told Spike they had to move, and move now. As they scrambled away, Spike asked where they were even supposed to go. Twilight told him they had to make a break for Canterlot, since it was their best shot at safety. But right then, they heard something rustling in the bushes. Out stepped Sweetie Belle, sobbing her heart out with her coat completely stained in blood. And that's all we've got for now. The story ends right there on that massive cliffhanger. Honestly, it feels like things are moving at lightning speed, right? It definitely hits the ground running, though it does leave us hanging on some of the finer details. That said, the core idea is actually really solid. With a bit more world building and some extra detail to flesh out the mystery, this could be an absolute masterpiece. It just needs that stronger structure to really let the horror sink in. What do you guys think? Does the fast pace make it scarier? Or are you craving more lore? Drop a comment below and let's talk about it.